Hookup Academy.
I know you want it, you looking for it. I know who got it. She talk about it in every EP, leave you Don't nobody ever be on what she be on. This is LOL with Kiki Simone. Life out loud.
Did you miss me?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's going on? You hear me?
Welcome to the Life Out Loud podcast with Kiki Simone and friend.
You already know what it is.
I already
Mr.
know
Gates.
what it is. This your girl, Kiki Simone.
And it's Kevin Gates. You hear me?
So we got Kevin today.
Hey, you already know, beloved.
Okay, you Kevin or you Van Zant today?
Whatever you want me to be.
Oh, goodness. I can't with you. What's up, y'all? This your girl, Kiki Simone. I got my brother, B Wonder, Boy Wonder in the building.
Already, you know what it is. What's going on, LOL family?
We are loving, like, today is a great day.
Very great day. Even though it's been raining all day.
It has been.
It's been lovely. It finally stopped.
I really like it because, you know, you can kind of get stuff done.
Exactly.
I love that part. But we chilling inside of the LOL studios today. And I'm just enjoying the ambiance. We having a good time. We got a great show for you today.
So do.
I am so excited. Can you believe who we got on today?
I think I can believe who you have on today, huh?
Do you think the listeners will believe who we got on today?
Hey, I think that I will guarantee you they will believe, huh?
We got the one, the only. Y'all, I wish I had a drum roll so that I could do the whole little drum roll thing. Yeah, we got the one, the only, the extraordinaire, the CEO of CQ Management.
Facts.
He is the entertainer
Facts.
or entertainment manager.
Facts.
That's a lot. And that go perfect with what we talking about today, too.
So do.
Guess what else he got?
What do you got?
He has over, not under, okay? He got over 15 Billboard charting songs and albums on Billboard. Can you believe that? That's a lot. That means he's doing his job. That means he's doing his job.
That means he's working, huh? He's working while you sleeping.
And guess what else? He is
what
100% independent.
What?
Now that part right
Come on,
there,
man. You for
I'm
real?
just like, yeah.
You for real, man?
Because, you know, these days, everybody ain't independent. And the independent people, a lot of people not winning in it. But
that's powerful.
That's
past
winning.
winning.
Yeah.
That's winning over and over and over.
We got the wonderful and the delightful Tareo Johnson. Woo! What's up, Tareo?
What's going on, TV?
How you doing today? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Thank y'all for that lovely intro. It was awesome.
It was awesome. I don't think we did it justice, but, you know, we'll take that. We'll take that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy because you on here. I've kind of known you for some years, and you have been the same humble person from the first day I met you until today. And anytime I call and need you for anything, you know, you always right there and just like whatever I could do to help, sis. So I just want to let the people know how much I appreciate you being who you are and just your beautiful family. He has a beautiful family, his wife, his children. Tareo, how long have you been married?
I've been married 11 years.
Woo! Do you? That's saying something.
Applause for that
That's
one
saying
right
something. That's saying something.
Facts.
That's saying something right
He's
now.
going for 12.
He's going for 12.
He's going for 12. Huh?
So you going for 12. That's right. That's right. He
Facts.
going for 50, right? You going for 50, right, Tareo? 100?
I'm going for as long as God say so. I'm going.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, Tareo, we are so glad to have you here. We are on, this is the Life Out Loud podcast with Kiki Simone and friend. And on this podcast, what we do is we talk about real issues. We talk about perspectives, or we have different perspectives, real solutions too.
Facts. Gotta have it.
You gotta have some solutions to the stuff that you talk about. Otherwise, it's like really for no reason.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Just going around in circles.
So what we gonna start out with, before we get into our topic of the day, we just kind of want to ask you a question real quick. Now, we know that you are in the entertainment industry, clearly, because you're an entertainment manager. So I want you to tell us if you could sit down with like one celebrity to have like a cup of coffee or tea, you know, some water with lemon. Who would that celebrity be?
Wow, that's a tough question because I gotta think about it from all angles. But if I'm thinking about it from like a personal standpoint, can I pick two?
Go ahead.
All right. If I'm thinking about it from a personal standpoint, like just me want to sit down and dialogue with somebody, it'll probably have to be it'll probably be whole like Jay-Z. I talk to either Jay-Z or Puff. I'll talk to one of them.
Okay.
But from a business standpoint, I'll probably sit down and I want to talk to like Scooter Braun. That's somebody who I want to talk to.
You said to LeBron?
No. Scooter Braun.
Oh, Scooter Braun. Okay, I was just like LeBron.
LeBron.
Okay, so I've never heard. I'm just gonna be because we talk about being transparent. I don't know who Scooter Braun is.
Scooter Braun is the manager of Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, a whole bunch of other people. Used to be the manager to Kanye West, a whole lot of other people.
Oh wow.
Okay. See,
bars.
I'm always gonna be transparent and just say what I don't know,
because I never heard of him.
Because I don't know who that is. But you just put me up on game.
Facts, both of us.
Yeah. So I know Jay-Z, I know Hove, and and I don't know if he want to be called Diddy or Puff Daddy or Mr. Love or whatever it is.
And you can call me all of those things. That's what he say.
But that's a good thing. Now you did give two reasons. You said on a personal note for the first two, and then from a business standpoint, you said the last gentleman, Scooter Braun. And I want to ask you, B Wonder, who would you select?
Real rap, bro. I be like, you know what I'm saying? I be compared to him so much, it's might as well make this a personal thing, Chocolate droppers in the building. Real rap, raw, 1000.
I can't with you.
Who else would it be?
Kevin Hart.
Tic Tac Toe. Yeah, Kevin Hart, definitely. Would definitely want to, pick his brain. Do maybe a Lifetime movie. I could kind of be the improv of the Kevin Hart II.
Oh, Kevin Hart II.
Kevin Hart II.
Okay.
And I would say, since we're doing two here, I'm gonna sneak in another one. I would definitely want to chop with The Rock.
With The Rock?
With The Rock.
Now, why The Rock?
Oh man, I think I'm an inspiring actor, so I love the consistency that he displays, and then seeing from his humble beginnings to where he's at now. It's just something that resonates with me when I see somebody coming from here, from gutter to glory. Shout out and sing a lot.
Shameless plug, right? From gutter to glory.
But just to see his consistency and hard work and dedication to his craft, let alone the business, and just seeing how he just branches out through shoes, through fitness, just through clothing, like fashion. So just to see all of that, I would definitely love to chop it with The Rock.
Okay. Well, The Rock.
How about you though?
I would say that I would like to I would really, really love to get to know, I know people might not think like this, but I would want to know why Cardi B acts the way that she does. So I would want to really want to get to know who she is.
Okay.
As a person. Not what we see on social media, but the real her
person.
Yeah, the real, who is the heart of her. And since y'all said we doing two.
Facts. I'm just following suit.
Okay. The other person that I probably would really want to get to know is I would want to get to know I would say somebody like a Puff. Because I would want to know somebody who likes to build a legacy.
Facts.
So,
and how do
you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah, how do you build a legacy? But I want to know how to do it without, without being known as somebody that's kind of, I don't even want to say the word. But I'll just put it out here like this. I just say I want to know how to be. To keep my character.
Yeah.
you know, in all
Molly.
aspects without being called, you know, grimy or, you know, selfish and all that stuff. Which people gonna say stuff anyway.
You do right by me.
So that's who I would pick. I think those are the two people that I would pick for now, because that's who comes off at the top of my head. I don't know why those two, but anywho. So what we gonna do right now is we're gonna talk about our pink elephant, and I believe that I hear it coming in. You hear it coming in?
I'm bracing for
brace
the
yourself. Tareo, brace yourself, because the pink elephant about to come in. Oh! Tareo, don't mind us, Tareo. Don't mind us.
Shock.
So that was our pink elephant. And our pink elephant, basically, for those of you who are new listeners, our pink elephant is our topic of the day, the stuff that people don't like to talk about, the stuff people like to sweep under the rug, and, you know, just some things just to have some dialogue about that people really might just kind of overlook at times. So this week's pink elephant is role model or nah. That's what our pink elephant is.
True.
And what we're doing this week is we're really talking about, and something came up. I saw something that came up earlier in the week, and there's a kind of like a debate that's gone on pretty much for quite some times regarding whether or not a celebrity should be deemed as a role model. Some people say celebrities are not role models, and some people think otherwise. So today we really gonna chime in on that, and that's our elephant of the day. So we've done some background, Tareo. We've done a little bit of background, but just initially, Tareo, tell us, what's your overall answer? Like, what do you think? Do you think that celebrities should be role models for the younger generation?
That's a tough one because, you know, celebrities, they just human, you know what I'm saying, like me and you. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think role models are all subjective according to what you want to be and what you aspire to be. Now, for my kids, you know, I would want them to look up to, you know, somebody positive and somebody, you know, or somebody that's in their career field, or, you know, somebody who they see qualities that they have that they may, you know, want to take upon themselves. But at the end of the day, you know, some celebrities or some people who, you know, are quote unquote famous shouldn't even have no platform at all. You know, to be honest with you.
Boy, you can say that again.
Just need to throw their whole platform away. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing about celebrity is likability, shock factor, you know, and some of those things make people, you know, famous. You know what I'm saying? So some people famous not by talent, not by attributes. They famous by, you know, clout chasing and stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? To bring attention to their platform. So you got to also understand when a celebrity and people that are just famous. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Definitely from that aspect, I definitely understand exactly what you're saying. Now, there are some people, we kind of did a little bit of research from the Daily American, and they actually asked a few people this same question. And so some of the responses, you know, they varied. Of course, there were some people that said no. Brandon P said no. Jesse C said, I think everyone does, don't you? There was another young lady, her name was Amy, and she said yes and no. They should want to be role models, but they don't necessarily have to be. They are normal people just like us with very crazy lives for the most part. And then you had some people that said some celebrities could be considered role models or heroes. Others should not, kind of just like what you said, Tareo. However, nobody should be considered a role model simply because they are a celebrity. Instead, celebrities should be judged based on what they are famous for, as well as how they present themselves to the public. So I have a different kind of question, too, that I'm asking in a moment. But be one to kind of tell me, like, in your opinion, do you think that celebrities should be role models? Do you think that they are? Do you think that they are?
Honestly, they are by default because of the status that they've built on for years
Mm-hmm.
that people like gravitated to. So honestly, soon as you jump into that realm, you honestly don't get a chance to really present yourself as what you want to be to them, because you're that automatically, because they're just, like you say, starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for some, yes, for some, no. Just like how you were saying, they need to throw their whole platform away. But because of the times that we're living in, it's really a non-factor in a sense, because it's like kind of like it really just cancels itself out. Like they're automatically drafted. Like they have no choice. They have no say so. You have many that have said over years, "Look, I'm not your role model.
Right?
Don't look up to me."
Very true.
But
Very true.
But yet you're still marketing to the people to the very people who you say you don't want to be a role model to.
Exactly.
But you are.
Exactly.
So you have to accept, and that's because they want to escape the responsibility of what comes with that. Like for me, I'm an artist, so I'm very thoughtful and insightful and intentional with my audience, because I feel like I'm a pastor in a sense. Their blood is on my hands. So whatever I do, I don't want to be that stumbling block for them. I want to rightfully, be a dope representation, somebody who they can look up to and say, hey, I want to be like that person. And even though I want them to be better than me, but still, if you have someone you're looking at and that you see as somebody who you want to use as an example, I would say, please choose out the rightful batch.
Well, that's true. That is very true. Be mindful of that. Now, Tareo, you have 3 artists on your roster right now. You got Adrian Butler, you got Free Will, and you got Jordan Armstrong, which we played him on the podcast before. Yeah. Also, you've had Uncle Reese, Izzy, and Jael as well. So you kind of already know. You've been on the red carpet before. You've seen what celebrities are. What they present, like kind of in person. Some people just see them on TV and Instagram and stuff like that. The real them, you could probably see a little bit more into that. Do you think that from those appearances or events that you've ever been to, do you think that there are some celebrities who really take the role model on, they put that on and wear it as, I've got to present myself as a decent human being? Or have you even seen that are just like, I'm just stuck up and I'm gonna be what I want to be? Like, what type of people have you seen on the red carpet as for celebrities?
The red carpet is a really bad example, because if you think about a red carpet, it's really about press. It's really about getting on there.
Right.
It's a hustle and bustle on that red carpet. So that's not really a good example of like where you want to be, because everybody is on some dog eat dog. Like even if the artist is not, they publicists are. You know what I'm saying? They trying to move their clients from point A to point B. They trying to get a media outlet to feature their client or their artist, or at the time. They trying to, first of all, get on the red carpet, to begin with, because that's a hassle in itself. If you not, somebody doing something right now, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a hustle and bustle itself. But just to answer your question, just in general about celebrities that I've seen, just like I said before, it's subjective, because if you around artists and they really don't know you, they're not gonna really say much. So you don't really know, them, the person. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then if they do say something, it's gonna be pretty PG. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna show you who they really are.
Right.
So it's really hard to tell. But for my artists and people who I've got to live with and do life with, I feel like they're real genuine people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody wake up on the wrong side of the bed, one day, or, you catch them at Walmart and you pop up on them with your phone out, you know what I'm saying, while they with their family trying to shop. I feel like you're going to get a bad attitude, you know what I'm saying, because it's just not normal. You know what I'm saying? Because what if somebody did that to you? You know what I'm saying? So we got to also just consider the fact that they are people. Right? Consider the fact that they are human, and they sign up to do something, with their talents that, bring attention to them, in a very unique way from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of these celebrities suffer with, mental health issues and anxiety, because you got people literally up on you. You can't hit the door. You know what I'm saying? Good. And they up on you. Paparazzi at all your flights. They, you know what I'm saying? They in your neighborhood. They taking pictures as you leave the door,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. So, you know what I'm saying? I like me personally, just dealing with artists and stuff like that. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? To be in that position. And everybody be like, well, how's tough? You famous. How's tough? You making money. How's that tough? Everybody know if you don't got no peace, you know what I'm saying? You don't got no peace of mind. Exactly. It don't matter what you're doing or how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on the wrong side, of the coin. I would rather be broke and have peace than rich and not with no peace and can't keep it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand that. I feel you on that too. I just to kind of answer the question for myself as well. I kind of really think that celebrities are role models, regardless if they want to be or not.
Exactly.
Once you put yourself in the limelight, once you make yourself a public figure, there is no privacy. Now, some celebrities can have privacy to an extent. I know, what's his name? I just saw it, Lorenz Tate.
Yeah.
He was saying how, he has his celebrity and then he has his family. And he said he keeps his family and his marriage outside of the limelight. He does not post anything about anything going on with him personally. And he keeps business. And when people see him out and about on the street, he presents himself as such. I think he's really learned the art of being able to be a celebrity and still balance family and business, which a lot of people tend not to be able to do. And so it kind of goes back to what B Wonder was saying. People not really wanting the responsibility of being a celebrity. They kind of just want to do themselves and be themselves, in which Tareo, I completely agree. When they go to Walmart or go to Target or wherever it is that they shop, they want, that time with their families and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like this is a part of what you signed up for, unfortunately. And some people might get that woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or some people might get that they might get that, oh yeah, I love to take a picture with you. So it because they, like you said, Tareo, they are human, and so depending on how they're feeling that day, they might do whatever it is. Now, my whole thing about this whole topic is the fact of whether or not it's really the responsibility of it, the responsibility, the weight of being a role model, whether they want to or not. And I bring this up because I did see a post recently of LeBron James, in which, in my opinion, just from the outside looking in, this brother right here, whether you think he is the GOAT of basketball, or whether
you the GOAT,
or whether you think he is, just another player or whatever, that's neither here nor there. I've seen this brother take on the responsibility of calling himself a leader because he knows what weight comes with his celebrity. And he had this shirt on that, and I'm pretty sure all three of us have seen Menace to Society. Tareo, have you seen Menace to Society?
Of course. They'll take my black card if I do.
You better not to watch no Menace to Society, boy. That belt is gonna take your card.
Oh my goodness, I can't. So Menace to Society, he had this shirt on that said Leaders to Society. And I immediately started thinking, I was like, oh, this is like really dope. He's taking on the responsibility and realizes his responsibility of being a leader with his celebrity. Whereas you have other people, and I've seen other celebrities say, I'm not a role model. I'm not your kid's role model. Like you said, B Wonder, I'm not your role model. your parents should be your role model, or teach your kids what you want them to learn. But the point of it all is that you don't get a choice of whether or not you're their role model or not. You don't get that choice. You put yourself out there to be in the public for them to watch your life.
Exactly.
And so,
and you keep putting it out in front of them. So I mean, what do you expect?
And so it gets me when I see, like, I used to watch the reality shows where people used to be like, you don't know nothing about my life. You don't know me, but you putting all this stuff on the TV, and then you're saying you're real and you're authentic, but then we don't know you. I don't know. That get me. What you think, Tareo? I mean, isn't that like, aren't you still a model? Like, wouldn't you still consider that person, that celebrity, reality or not, a model for someone?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Just like you said before, when you become a public figure, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You for the public. You're not private no more. You know, like everybody else. So people are gonna feel like they have rights and obligations to your time.
That's true.
That you necessarily didn't agree to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's right or wrong.
Right.
You're a celebrity. I mean, reality, A-list, B-list, C-list, you know, as long as you got a platform, you're a celebrity.
And in my opinion, Tareo, you a celebrity too, because you're an entertainment manager. You a celebrity in my opinion. I'm just saying.
Facts.
And I think that the way that you carry yourself when you go out and about of the things that I've seen, I believe that you carry yourself in a manner that your kids would be proud of. And other people's kids would be proud of. So I believe that you take that on, especially I think when you become a parent. I've seen people's lives change. They realize the importance and the value of your presence at that time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, of your existence. No longer is it all about you. And when you become a celebrity, you now become the model for a lot of people. And I don't know. It's just,
True.
It's crazy to me. And I got a little bit more that I want us to kind of chop it up about, and we're going to chop it up a little bit more after this song. But I kind of want to talk a little bit about the celebrities who put on for people, but won't let their kids watch the type of stuff that they put on for.
That's a plot twist. That's a plot twist.
So what we gonna do is we gonna talk about that in just a few moments. We gonna go into our song. We got a dope song by Darnell featuring King Allico. And when we come back, we gonna finish up this Pink Elephant and get out your way. But definitely listen to this song. I think it's one of like the dopest songs that I've ever heard before. And I'm so excited to play it because I just love this song. But and I think y'all gonna love it too. So y'all go ahead and take a listen to Darnell featuring King Allico called One Up.
Look, you know I'm in it for the one up. If I did it, then I did it for the one up. Yeah, from sundown to sun up. Yeah, you run up, get done up in the way of my one up. No stopping my one up. Yeah, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up. And you can't not when I'm up. They're like, oh. Trying to get my one up till I'm up one. Trying to stop my one up, I might have to up one. Sending prayers at your head, you can't duck none. Sending fire like a Mario, bustin' like I'm Doug Hunt. Oh, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up. And you can't not when I'm up. They're like, oh. Hey, if you ain't on my team playing with me, you should not be playing with me. Boy, I got a son of man with me. Even with podiums and kids, things you still can't stand with me. Oh, how you thinking that I'm KB and you Satan? Cause the day ain't your day. Not no way. You still want these problems? Sweet voice. Okay. How you figure that you done figured me out and that you gon' get me up out of my element? What you trying irrelevant? Spent what I had on the truth, so I can't buy what you selling me. Honest by mind, the son of lies, no, I would I never be. Coming like yellow, be transformed. Of this world, I'm an alien without the ant form. But that one I know I don't play, make me bum everything. Have to ask Annie, is she okay? Annie, are you okay? You know I'm in it for the one up. If I did it, then I did it for the one up. Yeah, from sundown to sun up. Yeah, you run up, get done up in the way of my one up, no stopping my one up. Yeah, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up, and you can't not win them up. They're like, oh. Tryna get my one up till I'm up one. Tryna stop my one up, I might have to up one. Sending prayers at your head, you can't duck none. Sending fire like a Mario, bustin' like I'm Doug Hunt. Oh, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up, and you can't not win them up. They're like, oh.
Yeah, oh yes sir. I represent a king, ain't seen yet. They think I'm tripping, got a maxing, what I lean at. Listen, this is not an act, bro, true enough. Yeah, I keep the ghost with me, so I'm booed up. Been through a couple storms, had to boot up. 66 going tie like a kuna. Lights in the night, guess I'm a lunatic. I'm one up, always on the foolery. Said I'm on a mission, I'm elevating and all that. And I gotta get it, the negativity fall back. Even if I trip or snap back like ball caps. I was vigilant, just looking up for the small gaps. Man, that's what I be trying. Steady focus on the lamb and the lion. Saying be selling, but no, I'm not buying. And boy, he persistent getting me to buy in. I just know that I gotta get to you while I'm here. I promise to do what I gotta do. And if I trip and I fall, just know that I'm not done, bruh. I'ma get back up, cause I'm on the way to my one up.
You know I'm in it for the one up. If I did it, then I did it for the one up. Yeah, from sundown to sun up. Yeah, you run up, get done up in the way of my one up. No stopping my one up. Yeah, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up, and you can't not win them up. They're like, oh. Tryna get my one up till I'm up one. Tryna stop my one up, I might have to up one. Sending prayers at your head, you can't duck none. Sending fire like a Mario, bustin' like I'm Doug Hunt. Oh, can't stop my one up. Can't block my come up, and you can't not win them up. They're like, oh.
And that was the one and only Chris Darnell featuring King Allico with One Up. I love that song. What you think about that song, B Wonder?
Can't stop my one up.
Oh, Grandma Pudding.
Hey, look here, I told you, Tareo, I got some artists for you, baby.
Oh my goodness!
I love that record.
I love that
I was
song.
just vibing, like having my eyes closed.
That's probably one of my favorite features of King Allico because I don't know the creativity in that song, the beat along with the words that he did was just like so dope. I just love it.
Seen how he just brought the chorus into his main verse and then he just came back off like it was the chorus.
You know, did it for the one up. Okay, let me stay in my lane. Okay, let me stay in my lane. Anywho, we were talking about for our pink elephant, talking about role model or nah. And before we went to the artist spotlight of the day, I had really brought up the fact about we have some artists that really kind of shy their kids away from the kind of stuff that they put out.
Right.
What do you guys think about stuff like that? I personally think that it's kind of like you really like being two-faced, or I don't know. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think that is two-faced. I think that it's really a contradiction. It's kind of like, you know how they say an oxymoron in a sense. It's kind of like that. For the simple fact is, like, it's crazy how you try to shelter them from the very thing you're putting in front of them. And I look at it even from our point of view, like how we try to reach the culture with their stuff and not trusting the word of God or not trusting the God in us. And then the work that can be done within through us, that is solid, that is pure, that is righteousness and whole. It's like we cannot use the same thing to draw the same thing. Like it just don't make sense to me.
Okay. I definitely could see that. Like I got some more thoughts about that. What you think, Tareo?
Man, I'm just like this. I'm not finna preach sex, money, drugs to one set of kids with my platform, and then on the same in return inside my home, you know what I'm saying, I'm preaching the complete opposite. I think, you know, the people that's doing that, they straight up they're hypocrites. You feel me? To be honest with you. And I feel like if a celebrity doing that, you know what I'm saying, they got to know that although you gotta rap about, you know what I'm saying, your life and real life stories, you gotta tell the whole story. And I wish people would do that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You could rap about sex, but you gotta also tell what it got you. You know what I'm saying? Those babies, you know, out of wedlock. You can talk about money. You know what I'm saying? If you got it legal or illegal and what that got you. You can talk about drugs, about, you know what I'm saying? You got to tell the whole story. What happened? What's the end of the story?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't just get the kids all, you know, oh yeah, I got this money and I got this and I'm scamming and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But, you know, people who do bad stuff, you know what I'm saying, end up suffering consequences and karma. So I think all that should be put into it. You just can't tell the people one side of the story. You got to tell them the whole thing. And if if you're going to preach something, you know, for me, whatever I'm telling, you know what I'm saying, the public, I'll say the same thing to my kids because they watching me, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even if you're not going to be a role model for other people's kids as a celebrity, you should definitely be a role model for yours. And how do they differentiate what they see on TV and what they see at home? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's going to be confusing.
Right. I 100% agree. I've literally seen, I can say two rappers in particular. I'm not going to say their names, but there are two rappers in particular that are very, very well known, in which they have both stated, like, I don't show my kids this stuff. My kids go to private school. My kids, now, let's just be clear, because private school ain't squeaky clean.
At all. Far from.
Yes. So, I personally seen where two rappers have said, yeah, I don't show my kids this stuff. They don't know that I even do this. They know daddy goes to work, but they don't know that this is what I do. Like, that I put this type of music out.
They even shield them from it.
Yeah, you're shielding them from it. And I'm like, how hypocritical, like you said, Tareo, how hypocritical is that to put something out to say that this is what people want to hear, and then turn around and say, but don't do this.
Don't you listen to it. You got to be shielding and protecting them from something. And then let's even talk about, if you're not shielding and protecting your kids from it, is that what we want to feed their spirit? Is that what we want to put inside them, so now that they can be filled with something that they really didn't even have to be filled with? At least not coming from you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm helping you stay in bondage. Pretty much.
Putting you there and keeping you there.
Putting you there, feeding you, and keep feeding you, and keep feeding you.
And I agree so much, Tareo, like the fact that you brought up, tell the whole story. Tell the whole story.
Not just what you want me to see.
Right. Not just glorifying the wrong, but let's talk about, how did daddy or how did mama get out of this at the end of the day? And I think that what we've lost is where celebrities have come together with, you know, the communities, and to just say, hey, we have a responsibility to the younger generation to make this a better place for our younger generation. We're so focused on the clout, as Tareo talked about earlier. We so focused on clout, you know, just trying to get money or trying to do whatever. And we're not focused as a community any longer. So at this point, the way things are, y'all think we just kind of need to give up on that? Or do you think we need to just try to have community again? Or what do you think? So is there even a responsibility for the celebrities to do it?
It's definitely a responsibility there, but I look at it on two ways too. Like, even on the opposite side of the spectrum, being part in the community, like, we still have a part to play too. Like, we still have to put in our work effort. We still have to do what is best within, because if we're in that, then we know what it takes to make that a success, right? Right. So we can't, I say this, the celebrities have a responsibility, but we can't put all the responsibility on the celebrities. Right. Like, you know, I agree. Get with your local people, you know, who strap up their boots every single day, who helps with, you know, who are you voting for? Which goes back to that. Like, who are you allowing to be in the community to allow it to stay the same? Like, what changes can we make all together? Right. Whether the celebrities are there or not. Right. But yes, they do have a responsibility. They should give back to where they come from and where they are now. But for the most part, we can't put all the responsibility on them. We still have a responsibility too.
True. I would definitely agree to that. Tareo, do you think that that the celebrity should come back in to give back to the communities, and like how far should that go? Like, what does that look like if you think that they should?
I think celebrities have responsibility, not only to their families but also their communities, and you know what I'm saying, not just like a immediate community, local community, but their community, by race or gender or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got a responsibility for that. So if you got a platform, when you stand up and you speak as a black person, you got to keep in mind that you're speaking for all black people. When you stand up and you speak as a woman, you got to keep in mind that you're speaking for all women at that time. Same thing with age. When you speak as a person, people looking at you and saying, okay, the demographic of this person speaks for all of them. This is the language that they talking. And, to be honest with you, a lot of rappers, have failed that task. You know what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities have failed that task. They choosing the check over, building the community,
Right.
Because that's what's popular right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to get this money, and I got to get this money because I want to flex on the gram, or I want to flex on social media, and I want to tell people how successful I am. But, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You
so
feel
true.
me?
Yes, that's good.
For me, it's just like, we definitely got a lot more work to do as a community and as a people. And I feel like that, we just got to keep striving and putting one foot in front of the other every day. And as long as we keep having these dialogues, and I feel like stuff will get better because people, realize the error in their ways and, get a chance to think about it and reflect and then, go on to try to do better. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%. That's what you just said. That was perfect. That really was perfect. I can't even follow up on that. I can't even follow up on that. But Tareo, I want you to know that we really appreciate your time. We appreciate you being taking the time to, just be a guest on the show, on the podcast. We don't take for granted that, you could have been doing something else on this wonderful and delightful day. And we just want you to know that we appreciate you and we thank you for this time that you've shared with us and sharing with our listeners as well. And I really hope that something that we said somewhere in this podcast, we have all different perspectives and we come from different angles, but we hope that something was said that you guys can kind of, a seed was sown, planted, watered or whatever.
Facts.
And you will keep it with you and it will grow and help you to become, a better person in your own community and perhaps, create and spark dialogue amongst your own community, not just listening to it, but, going out somewhere and talking about it.
I seen something really dope. I had came across social media. 50 Cent had went to a random Burger King. And one dude was like, hey, y'all come outside. They were just standing and looking at him crazy. It was like, we ain't finna go outside. Like, who is you? Then he comes and pops up like, hey, y'all just gonna stand there? You know what I'm saying? And literally he gave away $30,000. So he gave money to each employee that was inside that was on that shelf. Not only that, but the people who were waiting in line for their food.
Wow. You just never know.
You just never know.
And I've seen people be blessings like that as well.
I thought that was really dope.
I think that's cool. I think that's cool. So with that stated, we gonna end our pink elephant of the day, and next what we're gonna go into is
corny joke of the day.
Corny joke of the day.
It's my corny joke of the day, Tareo. So I'm a corny person, right? So I don't know if you know that about me, but I really am. So I don't know if you guys know about dad jokes. I love dad jokes, especially Kev on stage does dad jokes. Now I have a dad joke, and so I want to see if you guys can figure this out. Okay.
All right.
Why was the math book sad? Why was
Say it one more time.
Why was the math book sad?
You said the MacBook or the Math book?
Math, MATH.
Math book.
Why was the math book sad?
I guess he couldn't count on them. I don't know.
I don't know, but I think the answer gonna be something corny.
It really is, brother. It really is.
Why was the math book sad? Because he had too many problems.
It's going to go somewhere.
Oh my goodness!
In that vicinity, in that area.
Anywho. That's my corny joke.
I still laugh.
That's my corny joke of the day. Anywho, so what we want to do at this time, we want to thank our listeners for taking the time to listen to the LOL podcast with Kiki Simone, and I want to thank our guest, the one, the only Tareo Johnson.
Tareo.
Thank you so much, Tareo. So there's so much going on right now. People got all kind of digital stuff going on. If somebody wanted to find out about your artist or more about CQ Management, can you tell them how they can contact you? What are your handles?
Y'all can just hit me on the gram. It's CQ Management, at CQ Management. That's SEAQ Management. And also, y'all can check out my website, www.cqmanagement.com. Kiki, I want to say this on your show, kind of an exclusive. I'm doing something new. I'm doing something exciting. My management company are looking for young up and coming managers to kind of mentor and kind of guide.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out there and you want to be a manager, and that's something that you desire to do, hit my DM, cqmanagement.com, at cqmanagement. Hit my DM, hit my site, leave it in the contact tab. And if that's something that you want to do, you want to, build a career, I'm looking to raise up probably about 5 new managers before 2021.
Wow. Y'all heard that.
Listen,
that was
brother.
Exclusive.
Listen, I got to salute you because I've never heard of this.
Me either.
Like, literally, this is what you call taking a torch and then passing it along.
I would agree.
Literally.
100%.
Like,
bro, like, this is awesome.
That's huge.
I heard you talking about legacy. So for me, that's what my whole life is all about passing the torch on. And I know for a fact that, I got family to raise. I got, kids. I got my wife. We want to travel in our 40s, and I ain't going to be able to hold this fort down for that much longer. So I got to pass off some of this game
For
to
real.
some of these new, young, up-and-coming cats with this energy. So if you're an artist and you got a friend or a homeboy who supports you, and they've been riding with you from day one, but they really don't have the skills and the qualities and the capabilities to, like, fully manage you yet, and you want somebody experienced to mentor them, just have them come over and get the game from me, and then that y'all can go back and y'all can do your own thing with it.
That's what's up.
That's
Definitely.
dope,
oh my God. I'm so excited.
That
and we
is
got
dope.
the exclusive. Anywho, yeah, I'm excited. I'm over here tapping my feet. Anywho, B Wonder, let the people know where they can find you at. Give them your handles real
You
quick.
already know what it is, son. You can find me on the gram, official B Wonder, WONDA. That's also my Twitter handle. Also Facebook, official Boy Wonder, BOYWONDA. YouTube.com/No Grind No Glory. And then you can also check out the website, nogrindnoglory.net. You can check out merch, CDs, music, videos, the whole 9. Holla at your boy, because I got a new single also.
From
Gutter
Gutter
the
to
Glory.
And for me, for Kiki
Yes, sir.
Simone, we want you guys to make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast. That's LOL with Kiki Simone on YouTube. LOL with Kiki Simone, QUISYMONE. Also, we have an IG page, LOL with Kiki Simone. And if you want to follow my personal page, you can just go to Kiki Simone on IG as well. And we are also on Facebook, Kiki Simone, QUISYMONE. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. And until the next episode, we'll holla.
Cook Up Academy.
I know you want it, you looking for it. I know who got it. She talk about it in every EP, you Don't nobody ever be on what she be on. This is LOL.